Taking Synergy last year with Thomson Reuters, I discovered SafeSend. I would say this year it was about 10% of clients that we, used SafeSend with, maybe a little bit more. And the process was definitely, a positive one. Clients were suddenly no longer sitting across from me face-to-face in the office. They were now sitting either in our parking lot or at home. And now all of a sudden we had this potential to get the signatures quickly and easily from the client. We have discovered that, particularly as we get close to April 15th, turnaround time to Florida is 3 weeks by mail. And we had clients that wanted us to mail their documents and mail everything back. And that doesn't really work well when we need those e-file forms. So I suddenly had clients who were in their 60s, 70s, 80s who were signing electronically and getting those pages back to me. It was a fairly easy implementation. We did, practice first on the 2019 software where you guys didn't have the direct implementation with SafeSend. Obviously, 2020 was a much simpler process where it linked directly and sent everything directly. And that was, of course, a much quicker process. Sitting across from a client takes me 5 minutes plus to get those signatures, get payment, and get the return handed over to them where they're on their way. Whereas with SafeSend, I made a phone call to them, got off the phone, and less than 2 minutes for me to get everything moved where I wanted it to be, get their birthdays in, their emails in, and get the return off to them for signatures. Yes, and I can only imagine now moving into the 21 tax returns that, those clients where I know I have to review now, is everything correct? Does the email have to be updated? But it's going to be just a simple thing of moving one page and sending the return off to them. So it's going to be just a matter of seconds in my head. The process has been positive for the most part, not only from the tax return process, but including when a client calls a few months later looking for a copy of their return and remind them that it's in that portal for them to download. The best experience I've had is that customer service has been great anytime we have needed it. There was one bump where we had those 1040 SRs that SafeSend doesn't process yet, but we did get a quick fix, so we knew at least what we had to do moving forward to get that straightened out. And again, the savings from processing a return from, signing, from having a client in front of me to having that remote access. And of course, we're accountants. We are not in a paper-free environment as much as we try to be paperless. And anytime I don't have to print a return to paper makes my day. I would absolutely recommend SafeSend to a client, not only for its automation of tax return signing process, but also due to the security of the portal. It's important to everyone, preparers and clients alike. And we have a world we live in right now where identity theft is so prevalent. And the clients definitely appreciated knowing that the return was in that safe environment where they could download it and it remained encrypted. But I just took a class for my CPE credits for the year on identity theft the other day. And just knowing that we had already done this was a big peace of mind. Because here we are thinking how much protection we need to give to the clients, but we have to protect ourselves as well. Preparers aren't the only ones, we're targeted as well. And I think that's a big help, that ability to send that out through the portal. I had clients where I would occasionally email encrypted pages to them, and that all they came back with is, I don't know how to open the encryption. And I would say the number of clients that we had that told me they couldn't get into SafeSend, one hand you could count it on.